say ensheda enkoye de bia asem we metenasia eya na mebisa Ghana enkoye anase enkoye. You are the best judges out there. Remember, when the time is due, you better announce your lines now. With the on For God and Country on SOMPA 106.5 FM. Kaise show no, it's live on Facebook. Facebook is SOMPA 106.5 FM Accra, and of course, we are also live on the YouTube. YouTube is SOMPA 106.5 FM live, and note that at exactly 5:10 would activate our lines. Numbers to reach us on 0260-196064, 0260-196065. Eduwa ya besres ubedi echiri na enkomo a ekoso ewa hebia no woso ubekebi. Ye wo kebi mamin kebi amamuomu. It's democracy that we are enjoying over here in Mother Ghana. And of course, remember say wo kasa, there is a law Edaho and no etia eye kasefin. You know of the Criminal Offences Act 30 Act 29, and again you also know of the Electronic Communication kasefin biano e wose ye kan na mininam your friend say internet no so a na me ko hu eye enkomo bi na abaye bia your friend no edin credit saying Mami shada me fa edino entu yi. Abaya no enkomo a wodi dan Ghana fo no na eni ayenyan. Issuing a threat against the President of the Republic of Ghana and for that matter, the First Lady of the Republic of Ghana. Na enkomo na ababeto dwa no. Eyade asa obaako no. Menemo kasei emra no aso ne page. Na emrana aso ne page no sese no ye bisa se ebekwa akosi sen ni question a ye bisa ebekwa akosi sen ni enti ye besre ne ya tu Ghana embabunufo internet na aba no TikTok, Facebook ye besre se uso camera ni si usu a ye besre ukwo yas de bia enye ukwo kakasa film bi na kasa ni tia eye o mampanyin kasa ni tia obi ewo mamu ha hununu say the Electronic Communications Act 76 section 76 will deal with you. Somebody is just looking into my face. I know it's Prince. The Electronic Communication Act Act 2008 section 76 adia ebechiro Beba nyabotre ebechiro me pacho ebechiro enti bomodin na koso na tie dwumadi ye de etenase a ye de afutuo mapa ene ye de bema wo kasa ewo hoi eyade a ebetimi ru akoko pie bie bia ani kwan se ede opie na maminkan we enchiro. This is a communique from the Ghana Police Service. The IGP Cyber Vetting and Enforcement Team, CIVET, has arrested suspect Mahama Aminat, also known as Akosia Sewa Minat, for offensive conduct and issuing threat against the President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, in videos circulated on social media. The suspect was captured in some videos posted on TikTok making insulting remarks about the president, threatening the life of the president and inciting others to harm both the president and the wife. Following the circulation of the videos on 19th May 2026, a joint operation team involving CIVET and the surveillance unit of the National Operations Department arrested the suspect on 20th May at Sechere Zongo in Sechere Kumawu district of the Ashanti region. The suspect is currently in police custody and would be arraigned before court. I took time to watch the video. Na in someone I woman no na ensen fata. Yabasre Ghana mebunu. Se mra wo Ghana wo. Se wonnim na wonnam ekwan bone bi so de wonim se wotete we kra bi ase. Na wo ka wasem a eyade a emra no ene wo ebedi. Na ene wie so nkomo ben na ewo ho. Nkomo ba kwa ewo ho no se say mobile money transactions minimum ka say a hit 493 billion in the month of April, as compared to 484.6 billion recorded in March 2026. And also asamoa edahi na asam we agye ntrahan ewo Ghana ha bebia wo de we de be kire biara na ye nkomo amanfo edi say abronye DC ya granting a bail 100,000 bail and ye de atunity. So the Accra court, the High Court in Accra, has granted NPP Bono Regional Chairman Kwame Bafo Abronye bail after he was earlier remanded into custody following his arraignment on charges of false publication. Abronye appeared before the court on a motion for bail pending trial moved by his counsel, former Information Minister Honorable Kojo Opon Kruma, who was led by the Attorney General Godfred Dame Yeboah. We move in terms of the motion paper and pray the applicant be granted bail pending trial counsel for the applicant submitted. The prosecution, represented by Deputy Attorney General Dr. Justice Rimshai, indicated that the Republic was not opposed to the application. A woman mentioned you. Wabra na yade amope bail ediama abronye no. Prosecution no nipa wodi animo woye the Deputy Attorney General say womu de omuni hu nsam kan bia. Enti no bail no ebeya the Sentino Abronye has been granted a bail in the sum of 100,000 with 2 sureties. And to where you and Komoa, and also that one Navy, yeah, Baby D live here on SOMPA 106.5 FM. Now, I don't know, GN Bank, now man for sika or hopa na. GN Bank, now man for sika or hopa na. So now man for sika or hoa. The Court of Appeal, Minimo Kasei, by a unanimous decision, Omar restored the license of GN Savings and Loans Company Limited. Ye bisa say, once their license have been restored in the day, wamu besha say aye juma na wamu aye juma amanfo sika aka omo ho no ebe den no nsaka. We need a samoa edaho ane and also yebedi nkomo live here e was SOMPA 106.5 FM. Na kai say aboafo ane womo eba beboa yen madwumadie ye de abre etiefo etie SOMPA 106.5 FM. Aye miankasa mia menua aye Prince Sifa na oyobia okasaba MPP amanyoko. Say committees are womo tie say 80 committee wono no oye kasamafo a oda omano Prince ewofie ha mame nkona me mana kwa ba Prince let say
Prof nyame adomo
bibia bako de
me chel team ne atiefo ahwefo nyina ne colleagues wo ha.
All right obi ada ase
ye pese ye be kwakoye NSS for edie bio
NSS for my day birthday nana na say normal
sa
na me di me birthday na me catch am say artist bi oye madam for ombra me office
no matter who say we na prof
miami ni
omuntia ayi for ne ka service for no personnel no yes months omo ba for 9 people just come on no yes the president has released a communique. So muntia NSS when no mo gentia maje hontia NDC for yeah dwuma ne mamo recovery ni nyina BOG governor I have a video and I me share nenkophobia pampa ewo
almost whining.
He was even poo-pooing your friend is saying the domestic gold purchasing program
said
and say just inefficient and he didn't even
no, I'm not citing. I have not cited
I'll forward it to you.
No, you forward it
the next minute.
But you forward it to me. But I'll still verify.
Check.
But what if so the mommy I'm verify?
Adding so the minimum until BBI evidence based. Therefore, they are then ground on tears. Into omo ye no fu omo hu say no omo ye no ama economy nyina ye hwanya. I say who said I had to say sometimes. Bibi to say amount chloroform ye be operation.
Yeah.
Utia ye bo pani ni ya money ye boni too much. Why ye be operation you be your own sorry bill.
And only ye bo pa ne abodi na chese wa sorry
Omunimu ye into economy instead said by now ke ekoye nim say who and me share Uber driver be.
What's it then?
Me no ye me na mo atem bia na me ye checks.
A
check here 2026 the sales ne bottom line worse than 2025. And 2025 worse than 2024.
And 2024 worse than 2023.
Me na make a throw. Or say in 2024 he was getting roughly 800 in revenues. 25 about 700. Now he's around.
Is it as a result of low patronage? And I say, fuel no more.
Okay, BB. For example, okay, me say, you for me say, Uber for boat. Boat as I'm not say Ghana say boat na ekoso. Uber Uber boat.
Okay, that's fine.
And or say omo ka kire omo say omo ni omo tifiri omo sika mu no.
Esondodo.
Or say averagely no is supposed to be no more than 20%.
But say what saying?
Or say your calculation now it works out to about 26%.
Okay, so production
whoever is there consumer protection,
right.
We not come the mind PP committee for but yeah kind of.
Oh, there be. There would have mind the be actually. Why? Me that say pass waba. Now I mean call me Charles McCarthy, managing editor the Hawk newspaper. Waba kind sawa. This is the first time we having him over here. McCarthy, that is saying. Bibi I come out there.
Nyame na famu de akanya nipa be.
Sir, then na person nipa e.
So born no boafo. Na unhia boafo a wi mo be ye mo de.
Oh, eno de picture twa. So waka kire.
Ah, okay. If you say asem wo akire.
Oh, asem bi ani akire. Makati bi wa kwa ba. That's fine.
PROF mom EPA for.
EPA for. Are the only EPA for asem na. So me o ka say wo che o mo ide.
So mo banti no me che o mo an say.
Asa EPA for bobo ejuma o Ghana wa onim say ejuma mo ye de. Say yensu no enino tete sa prof.
Passaba o fasama ba.
We there Makati ba.
One thing here goes to turn up.
Me ba to jam river. Munya butre. Yeah. For you, the deputy director for mining department or EPA, Dr. Patrick Essien, Ntema. Doc, you ma pa to say. God is good. It's well with us. So them Makati kai na akadi di pa be ya mayin.
No, the humanity. Mpanyinfo se there bosom on father crew ntwomanim. Bring back the room was not built in a day. Inti nyada crew na dzibaye edwumani nyina oyankakra.
Sure.
It's like whatever you are seeing today, no, and shase what nde.
All right.
Or shase what baby no day bodu.
Ababedu.
Inti epede e solve so onye kasa keke. Or shase what baby na. Ye de ku baby. Inti me fi the EPA you go do. So them a EPA na nkasa or shase as a council yedeba agency through Act 409, you know. That is the EPA Act, Environmental Protection Act 1999. Then yedeba Environmental Protection Act 2024, right? That is Act 2025. That is Act 1124. Our mama or your authority no. In same with the it's like evolution.
All right.
But also something in a or in a positive direction. Another or the yama biriba obotum amama hen environment and we feed the wife and a tampa if
get the best of information out of you. But I mean kai tie for say ye when you makua wo maso asena and for God in country no ye dey bremo time herbal mixture makachiro say ahoban boy dro kese pa isu to ya fever ba be pa say typhoid say ye malaria fever say join this a tridi ya de bia no we do an time herbal mixture time mixture so bokona no ye namun sa yade dro 21st clinic so asere na wi wo mo de sciatica edro eye tatahwe ede aba wo man mu ha ete ba cho so teme kan na wie na sciatic nerve na ho aka hunu se adwumaku a ba ko pe clinic ba ko pe wo Ghana ha eno betimi ede edu aka eye sciatic yade na ma na kono eno an 21st clinic na ma nsan kan kire se endpoint homeopathic clinic Dr. Edu Boateng wo bo adwuma ye pa yare kwankro se obi a wanya stroke ana wanya yare boni bia wa kampemu asa nipa no ontimi nje no ho ontimi nsorenko aya sabia me pa Dr. Edu Boateng se sa nipa kono wo de bomodin na te na homanum aya 0244867068 0244867068 0274234321 Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic also the end to chronic diseases yade bia no omudi hu dwuma ye pa na ebiom RSYD no VG Studios wow studios change studio bagaya hosu ye na womo creative director or professional photographers na eye cameras a won di won dwuma no ni nyina ye kama womo so ya sene RSYD no VG Studios womo so ya sene na wie ya for God and country no ye de ebrewo na ye sha se free eye minia eye Dr. Asian Enchen Dr. Asian na say what you say EPA asue ho no bibia ekoso kama and then you are the deputy director the mining department say one issue that has confronted this country over years galamsey. Maybe some say EPA, what's your role in fighting galamsey?
Okay, medasi. So, me feel the urban mining here role ni ekwano kura na de ebiena mining activity no affect the environment no and the impact that it leaves on the environment no ono na here ye hwe na ye hunde them impact no another insunsu ado no onfa ekwano boni bi imbre right over other activities are all related to climate change, you know.
But we would want to stay on the mining activities. So far, no, say, are we safe?
I will not say yes because the forest or degrade, you know, another you degrade, you restore it to the original standard. And makada henin susa neni asay nyina because of illegal mining, especially or mining activities in general, but we are working towards that, you know.
How soon are we going to be safe?
Okay, so in there it's not over until it's over. The day we will be safe will be the day me feel the collectively hina yeba kan abom there ya crowd there ya pede problems biara mining or the brain no yebotum ya so ano makadama o shaase wo sor the besi ase o shaase wo amanpanyin do the Bahia minister the ba regulatory bodies the ba what do you call law enforcement the besi or communities or assassin ranom into bohun there Ebini ya wana family, obiara ya na family. There's no two ways about that. Inti say ya kwado, hina ya kwado de ya na family dem osare ya na. I believe there one day we will be safe.
One day we will be safe. But
yeah,
for now,
but I can't give you the specific.
You
day.
Can't give us the
unless all these collective effort are, you know, bring to bear. Na ye hunde, hina ye perde ye be saving you know.
And you know, you share a young assassin ahudro, young quiet ahudroa. You maybe say the level of this destruction, no, a doom pompon so be a yentimin reverse yana.
Oh, we're both to reverse. There's no two ways about that.
How do we do
because, that? Already in Ankasa, and the EP last year, launched oil reclamation and restoration program, Kumasi. Into there are some part of the places are. Why mining activities where we are working to restore it. And there is also a program, Ghana Land Restoration Program. I think it's not only in EPA, but it's in a couple of institutions. As you all attest there, mining issue, no, it's an intersectorial issue. If I say it's an intersectorial, on yet only one institution, but it's connected to other institutions depending upon where or the activities one is undertaking. You know, into the dam project in Guda, yeah, they restore some of the lands are way degraded, you know. Some of the forests are way degraded, you know. Now, if a mining companies now, permit, and now if a mining companies now, permit, another license now, for them, in every activity they do, Biara, no, they have to do restoration. If they don't do restoration, they after giving you the permit, you pay a particular money called reclamation bond. So if it's economically viable, or man no discano you know, by restore dam system, no. Okay, today if or your forest are not there, or your land, you can restore it. Forest are not there, or your land, you can restore it. But sometimes so or a tunnel, okay, that is a underground tunnel, and then other things are sometimes it's not economically you know, viable to go and fill, because I'm looking at the situation, no, it's not going to cause any situation unless there may be galamseyers, you know, illegally go into the ground to do other things. Until we feed the restoration of the land and the forest in a day on or but so there EPA na same ya pilot project TV or there it's possible there say all the activities are all say you know say you tum you stop them activities now within the shortest possible time we can restore the rivers as well. Wow. Yeah.
But it's becoming difficult to stop activities now saying Suni and Sasi.
Yeah, because you know it's like what began as a livelihood program or economic survival for various communities or individuals, you know, since they are on the way lead to causing serious problems to our water bodies. So it's very difficult to stop it. Okay, and stopping it is not going to take a day, a week, or a month. It's a gradual process. So bohunde or the abana or abasana kwano try the or the what do you call law enforcement agency ano inti odru baby cry wa free or CSOs I think media was part of it.
Sure.
Or free here in the Jubilee House the obiamra no match na adwen ikwana eba fada ya bo solve them problem obia chechre na adwen odru baby ehunde no or there dam military kind of
approach
what the aba odru baby ehunde no mine nankasa oye galamsey no olokodo no ye wokwan kuru bi oha ikwan bi oha ebotum ya afado na ye dey siwa no by bringing them together and then making sure that they are regulated. So what they near this one by bringing them together and then making sure that they are regulated. So what the responsible cooperative mining, what the abobo ade is a responsible cooperative mining nature there. A binum or hokrampa who in our illegality, we can bring them together, you know, and then lease that concession to them, and then give them EPA permit. In that case, you know, they are no more illegal because they are already in our system. So the activities can be regulated. Or they're not so orokodo, you know, into be there. Or ye idumeti bit them in kakra, you know, ni yebotum debi that buano. But one problem, challenge I'm feed there, or hopaye, the contribution of the communities and then the landowners.
Contribution of the communities
and the landowners. You attest the fact there. Men come day, another men can EP attack I was attacking. But even NIMUS have been attacking various communities.
Okay, so Oka said NIMUS has been attacking various communities. I have a video here that SARFO purpose of a shows a video, you know, on Galamsey on NIMUS and a chief from Facebook. Should just take a listen to this. We're going to be right back.
You are fighting with soldiers here. You say you can fight us. You are holding weapon. Where's the propulsion? Bring the propulsion here. You are fighting with soldiers here. You say you can fight us. You are holding weapon. Where's the propulsion? Bring the propulsion here. You are holding. Why don't you show them out? Do you have license? Do you have license? You are fighting with soldiers here. You say you can fight us. You are holding weapon. Where's the pump action? Bring the pump action here. You are holding. Why not you now? Do you have license? Do you have license?
You can go back. You can go to on our Facebook walls. Here, you'll see the video over there. 9 months. One more bomber denga chiri abrante bia. No. All fighting 9 months. Or no cretu. And all fighting 9 months. I won't remove just like Dr. ICN is saying. But once again, let's take a listen.
You are fighting with soldiers here. You say you can fight us. You are holding weapon. Where's the pump action? Bring the pump action here. You are holding. Why not you now? Do you have license? Do you have license?
All right. So, Dr. ICN, so these are some of the issues.
Yeah, it's like I didn't want to give you my aspect of it because mankasa so yako community bia insure either one no another wodidim no wo ya mining wom you tried you stop one we were attacked inti Morton we were attacked lucky mpo there ohenete na what to suffer and the yambra ahimfie nche kwana nche wobroyan inti Morton there you dra ahimfie na make a cha one there issue baby am meti wan kran ziba ikrom ha ekwana war papa inti ncha ho a wo krom ha under normal circumstances so wonum de nsu kra ewu a ncha maka da onye dan on fam ho but the thing is that me ye omamba na me ye adwuma wo yipa inti oyama sudi there me make sure there ma bo ama timemufo no wono ban ana there idwumati biara odi insunsado odi baba environment a obema timemufo no ombo wan no ma ko etia inti me nya huma atamfo me ye humunua inti wonhwe mu nde sama afaka efinkran da me ba ekroma ha abobo insunu wo bana na me mbada me bata na won anada me bayi ma no ediban da me nsam bi tidam na mekan a oton hona akomado na wonya abotal de wo betiem hwanaimus me fi the military fo na wo kware wo yi se hwehwoma ntebon de won mu biara nyi wa ofi ikro no do nanso oye abana adwuma na wo ye anada oman na adwuma na wo ye den wo ye inti na wakwara wano inti sa various communities another landowners no botum ejina de se hene nyina ya pede ya pere ne yeso galamse na ye botum ya so wano oye de oncher bia na krobi sorry de wonpe galamse woni krom inti ba makan de communities ni nyina obi ansor because I answer yeribe biara ba oye de obesi ikrom ho first ho a won kan watete efie na ministries in wo pere no mama kai de wo ye wana afam de minister na ogudu na ole pere de galamse no baswa no ebi kwampa embibi baba na onyi da ministry hobiem na okọ nti ole ye na afam de but owo de oye wukro wa afim owo oye bebia ete ase we say wusa wa send forever we say wa sasa wa send forever we say ukoku most of the rivers are still polluted.
Most of the rivers
are still polluted.
Most.
Because
underlining the word most.
Oh, this is not a matter of stressing the word. It's the fact. Okay, that is why you good you ba pro there. You be make sure there activities are oma rivers no o pollute no akofom. Or the tada mama kato me you look say ya e binum wo filter wo ye adwuma. Me you look say ya or the naimus wo filter wo ye adwuma. So water gat when starting when adwuma oguda wo pepper there wo bako akahye when adwuma ase. Into me feel there dam activities in look producing tin or there ye the dam yamani na alugu akwanim there ye botum ya so ano. Okay, so it's like I'm not here as a politician. I'm here as a technical man.
Yeah, technical person.
Very good. So I need to be very factual. Okay, yeah. So that is the fact. We've not gotten to where I would say our rivers are clear yet. But the point is that EPA has piloted a project or a process, or let's say we have a solution to that. Over there, what triggers that problem in our river stops today, we can resolve all the.
And the solution now, can a solution benga?
Okay, so the solution is that there is a particle that we call it ionic nano copper.
Okay, that's
right. So that when you put it in the various rivers, it's able to absorb, reduce the turbidity, okay, and then also absorb the other heavy metals that are in the river as a result of the mining activities, you know, in the river.
And so far, no, my pilot.
Yeah, piloting first was Brim River. Yeah, and then it worked. And even before, okay, that is the real scene, but we experimented it in the lab to see that no, if this thing will work, that is a contaminated water, putting this nanoparticles into it, and then after that testing if those particles that are suspended in the water are still there, and what is the quality of the water, and then other things. So it's something that has been piloted. So like I told you, we are working hard with other institutions. If someday we will come to where we will see that no, these activities have stopped.
And what pilot away?
Brim River, yeah.
And what's the state of the Brim River now?
Oh, I can't. I can't say that it's safe now. But like I told you, the very activities that are polluting the water has not come to stop.
So,
yeah, sure. Since I patrol around Brim River, I think you are going to see other people. And listen, the way they do it, it's not like, you know, I want to locate SOMPA, so I can just come here straight. And anytime I come here, I will meet you here. I have been to some Galamsey grounds, and then if you go and then see where people are hiding doing Galamsey, you say, wow, so this place too, is this thing going on? So how can you locate this place? And some people even do it in the evening. Okay, some people do it only in the evening. Yeah, so it's not you know, just an easy task like that. It's really complicated. And people also see it as their, should I say, birthright or their livelihood. Okay, because it could be a wabaka out there. When I WhatsApp one with the pum, okay, when I WhatsApp quiet one with the quaim. So if you are sitting on gold, we have to, you know, at a certain places a boko crampo bone there what the chance another wood aje what there be a wood sit down by the time you enter inside and then they are digging.
Now, EPA muni specific legal instruments be a jina mochi I mama ho de ne so no kwa mo betimi dia stop one year yes ade.
No, ya wo embra na ya wo what do you call the real action. The fact that e wo embra na nchire de oba perturb the one not to do and oba disturb one oba stop one not to what do you call it?
But you have to do
oba no nyama ye di ye adwuma te de yensom when you nimpa na ye kosa ye hian na ada ye de boko. Or the recently this great woman was able to buy about 80 cars. I will distribute them all these area offices and then regional offices. That's why I'm telling you that Ejumano or Yankakranka. But when the Odru baby, she is the one of the CEOs Awaba. Even not by the work compliance another enforcement Nankasa ofin office Ozeni Morocco.
But Ujitum say enforcement operations are more embarking on no at the various illegal mining sites, you know. Do one fail?
No, I will not say do one fail.
But the Galamseyers are back at those sites.
Yeah, but you know that is not. You can't call that one fail because.
But how would you refer to it?
No, say Anko Crampa. You cannot talk about the impact we make, you know. Into Kwana one crampo or put fear in them. I can tell you categorically there are some places you can inspect here. You pam wana in Kwafukra Boko Crampa, one go daytime. A big crampa boko and you build and walk crampa, be a water 2 hours, 3 hours in the way if you which means Ankowa, they are going to be there 24 hours and the impact is going to be very huge. So an effort. Once an effort has been made, you can't call it a fail. You can maybe express it in a different way, but it's not a failure. It's equally like somebody coming to the studio to destroy this place, you know, and the police comes here and the person runs away. If the person is to come here another time, he's not coming to do it in such a way that nobody is coming for him or her.
Doc, respectfully, let me ask you, what's your definition of failure?
I would not like to define failure, but I would rather ask you your definition of failure because you made the
you can't ask me a question.
Wait, I'm coming.
Yeah, that's
you made the pronunciation of it, but what I'm telling you is that once an effort had been made to stop a particular process that we think it is bringing negative impact on the environment, if the people happens to go back, of course we will also go back. Okay, wherever we visited, we don't visit it once and then that is the end. When we visit there, we go there again. And I've also spoken about the issue of the visibility or more area offices with many equipment that helps us to travel to places over and over again and not once. All so right. I will still not call it a failure.
Let me just pardon you for that because I just don't want to hold on to it. But since EPA for what me conduct a full scientific assessment of the effects of mercury and cyanide on us.
Sure. Or the EPA quoting many what do you call it? Investigation has been done, and then we all know the effect of these things, and that is why EPA is fighting or working hard. EPA and other institutions are working hard to make sure that this will bring to an end. You know.
At the office now, are there instances where more officers, some of them have been compromised or complicit in this galamsey activities?
No, you won't be at them. Yeah, no.
Okay, so what's your position of the EPA on community mining? And what is saying?
Responsible cooperative mining, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the EPA's position on that?
Okay, so EPA's position there, or a committee our form, so we are on it. We will make sure that those activities will be regulated because they will give them mining lease, which means they are in the mineral commission system. EPA, we know that they are, so it's no more illegal because we regulate them. So they submit all the necessary documents, that is their mine plan, and then everything before we will start the activities. And when they start the activities, we go there to regulate them to make sure that they are doing the right thing.
They are doing the right thing. Yeah. Hey, now, your friend said the nano treatment now will come once pilot the Brim River. What my ati say is say because the activities is still ongoing over there. How much did it cost government?
No, I didn't say in so many assay, but the activity is not going on there. I told you that.
What did you say?
I told you that once the activities, you asked me if the river is clear now, and I told you that the river cannot be clear if the activities that is disturbing the river has not stopped.
So the activities is still ongoing?
If it's still ongoing, it means the river will not be clear.
Yes, so that answers the question. Thank you so much. But and how much did it cost government?
I may not like to talk about the
cost implications.
Yeah.
Why? Because you should know.
Not that I know or I don't know, but
but I believe you know.
But wait, I'm a scientist, so there are two sides of the coin here. I would like to talk about providing solution to the problem, not the financial involvement, because like you were asking about the effect of those heavy metals and then other things on our water bodies and our soils and then others. If you give birth to a child, okay, and there's a problem with that child who is coming to suffer throughout his or her life, would the parent have to stay with the child throughout his or her life? It's not about money. So I, being a scientist, I prefer talking about the solution to the problem.
Okay.
Not the money involved.
Not the money involved.
Yeah.
But how wide is the pollution in terms of cyanide and mercury? How wide is the problem?
I don't want to quantify it now because it depends upon where and then how.
Reason why I'm asking this question in the sense is you could because you say no I hear galamsey no nam kwasakwa no so ama enuane ni yema nyina ensu nyina asay.
I don't think you've gotten to that stage.
You
didn't do the stage yet.
And a doctor for no catch and say maybe I draw no was here
if anybody conduct any experiment there at a particular places and the person is coming out with the result and then other thing, it's scientific experiment, so that one you have to listen. But in a general context, that is how I'm putting it, you know.
Dog, I'm grateful, but Prof, Kluche, what's it about any now?
Okay, so like I told you, I don't make kind of mama kabasi sa we do into mama ka. Inti oye de mami we wa ya pi, you know, mpanyimfo se de akobna twapara a wo manimbo. Oye besia, and oye besia so a osede ye boni echiri dom. Oye besia oye the first CEO or Environmental Protection Authority, you know, because obey your authority only first CEO, honestly besia odikan, and oye abai kakraba. Meka the one of the first physics professors in University of Ghana,
Professor Kluche.
Yeah, it's like what happened home, but then Nanka all by CEO no bombarding papa urban environmental and climate change issues, sir. All the by on far no juma in Zagro cra, Sadama Makaino. Ishe CEO Sawaba, Shima Makaino. Ishe CEO Sawaba. She's among one nankaze tum ojan office ho odi domain mi one cop compliance nankaze tum ojan office ho odi domain mi one cop compliance okoloke shops are what on some fines na nyama odi insunsado bon babre oye element no nti olubu edwumedi papa oye de mbire dude odi na woda oye meminde ya orebe I mean this Saturday.
Oh, this Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
I would know birthday in your side attraction. But I would know on pede or the better than me. Yeah, or pede or public.
Oh, what they call public? It said yeah, we said national service for the trade them with D and only on pedestal.
On pend
or the public.
But I'm doing you national service. The 5:30.
All right.
I'm watching na ya nantewa afa oye kokuido ebriku kondo. Yede kowie wo Pediase Lodge. Inti wana oye there side attraction na America no. Yeah. Me kafa antekasa ehu obokwado inti wana yeah, nyeme pi bokwado. Inti yeto safre
anyum to for beba.
Oye coded. Okay, but nyeme pi bokwado wo ho. Yeah, say obade ntumi nantu pia ehu.
Yeah.
Hey, cars wo ha yedu kai wo ha yedu botum ne yan akọ Pediase Lodge ho.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'll come back to you again.
But wasn't there?
No, I would be there.
Sure.
I would be there to meet Professor Kluche. Yeah, because I love to exercise. Yeah. That's fine.
Thank you.
And you know, you stayed there, Ben Kwanza. But Makati, what you in common, many dog ACN ADA. Any input, any addition, and answer, any critiquing?
Prof.
Yeah, me pato. Most on the microphone, mommy.
Straightforward issue. As a bano fight against Galamsey, a clear see a feeling.
You're failing
as for mine.
McCarthy.
Yeah.
You're failing as a nation.
We have failed as a country.
Sure.
You see, we fought the Galamsey with guns, AK-47, and ye the helicopter sako, amfa, ye the speedboat ako, and ye. Ye are software ni Bible, Akohonum, Amfa. Then Naimos, Omuhuso.
Naimos, Galamsey fight Omuhuso.
Then Omoko, how many months in it? Naimos in that last year, June, and Omote, ye be seen there. Success and it is saying. You see, we are not telling ourselves the truth. And Dr. Tiha, and I make your Minerals Commission, your Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, your Forestry Commission, all these commissions and authorities are there. They have given people licenses to go and mine. Na nipane say asase. They are trying who it's the equipment, the amount for as if we don't know who we gave lands to, we don't know who we gave permit to. We are only pretending. Because obi bia or 2 gold or 2 diamond, or Minerals Commissioner, who owns this concession? And this will be saying, you know, it is not a matter of sending soldiers to go and kill people. Yeah, crocodile don't. We are not ready to
and
fight.
And the 9 months here, the crop product.
I have grown it. Now, or cannot be. Or see responsible cooperative mining.
Yeah.
It is not in law.
It is not grounded in law.
It is not grounded in law.
I didn't.
Sa community mining, MPP by community mining, and no mobile no more at to a kaya no responsible. It is not in law both. Law Mining Act now a simple you large scale and small scale mining. Asa, but we for job for the party boys and girls. Until this ladies chalky party for. What I say? And untino say I go face and no concession be a wako wajan shaft be. Not ya need their map party for some moon to nkoye hona munidi. Say that mine shaft be I won't use and ya need their mama for the most moon quiet. You regulate the who say regulation makes something legal. Among for more license no more sayings you may have a regulated license but you still engage in irresponsible mining. So merely regulating them it does not give them the power to do what they are doing. It is illegal. It is not in law.
But Makati, as I will kind of say, it is not grounded in law.
It's not grounded in law.
And there's a primary legislation on community mining in Ghana.
That way,
there's a legislation to that effect.
And I'm
sections 81 to 99 of the Minerals and Mining Act 2006, which is primary law governing. Is the primary law governing the sector. Small scale mining itself is formalized, regulated of mining under the act. So I'll get into the act and
I want there is none. You can go through this thing. I can give you 1 year to look for it. You will not get it. There's nothing like I sat like this in a studio like this with a former deputy minister of lands and natural resources who is himself a lawyer. I'm talking about Honorable Mekuduka. Hosts like you posted to him. He should point to the law where that thing is explicitly stated. Say cooperative mining or community mining. It is not.
But the section I've done over here says that the community mining scheme is further governed by a code of practice as stated in regulations 475 and 515 of the Minerals and Mining Health Safety and Technical Regulations 2012 LI 2182.
Prof, search engines will give you results based on what people say. And I'm saying, let search engine point you to specific act. Na yenfa act na yenkan. Say e wo musi ye wo cooperative mining. And then we will say community. But once we discuss it, kasafa these things are recorded. And when you search, you will get it will lead you to some of these analysis among for churning out. It does not make it legal. We any after one money back we did this idea we community money we na helicopter eco crash ku amam for titru e ku bin kabusa for ya. The wrong ones died. The wrong people died. Among for they were not supposed to have died. Omuna omuye adena nkasane na namo. Esa she tuntum koye omoye. Aga cooperative mining. Who they catch me? Who kwako commission cooperative mining? Let's even say let's admit without this is say a responsible mining. Who co commissioner? You need Minister of Defense. Who here president? Do you need president? So be 12 in Krayako or for what? What is the essence of the DC, MC is a original is a more day. You can't crank on the and say,
I have gone to the Minerals and Mining Act.
Yes.
2006 Act 703.
Yes.
That is the parent law.
Yes.
And then the key sections we have 81 to 99. Section 82 says that a person shall not engage in or undertake a small scale mining operation for a mineral unless required license is in existence.
Exactly.
Okay, so Section 83 also says that a license for the small-scale mining shall not be granted unless the person is a citizen. Okay, blah 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 blah. So there are laws governing it.
That is small-scale mining, not cooperative.
Okay, so
not cooperative.
Let me
concession na muntu.
Okay.
Community is the mun come home. Na mun fanye Prof, I have followed this thing true and true. Me, I know. I know inside out. You can't point to a law which specifically state community mining, cooperative mining. It is not in law. And I am ready to put my credibility online.
Hello.
All right, so Doc, let me listen to you.
Okay, so I was happy when he said that small scale and then large scale mining. So in the cooperative mining he's talking about, everything is also based on the small scale and then this the scale that we are talking about.
Okay.
So nobody gives a concession to anybody to mine that this is a cooperative mining concession. It is being given based on the scale. That is the scale is being governed by the size or the impact, you know. So for example, the one that was assigned or that was given out for this cooperative mining group at Elembele, Teleco Bakazo, yeah, in Adamu's concession, they would try to be the one there 1 year. Okay, so it's a small scale. It's a small scale. Okay, so it's a small scale. So it's either it's given to them under small scale or a medium scale, depending on the impact. Okay, they are mining activities.
So is it true, sir? Say the Makati.
I really don't want to go into that because
Why?
I'm not. Listen.
Yeah, me too.
What do you call? It's like they came in with artisanal mining. They've given its name cooperative mine. Like he's saying that it's not necessary for president to go to Obuasi to lunch, and then we are talking about an activity that has becoming a threat to the whole nation. So if they are launching that activity and then the president,
but you are with the EPA.
It doesn't matter.
So wait, we are the deputy director for mining. The Environmental Protection Authority, and then you said the Makati Kano said cooperative mining not grounded in law. No, is it true?
Not grounded in law, like what? How? I don't.
Or say maybe anyone attack cooperative mining.
Or say it's not in the act. It's not specified.
And you wait, Mepacho. I want to find out from
which act is he talking about, and then when did cooperative mining came? Cooperative mining came just last year.
Last year?
Yeah.
And there's no legislation to that effect. You'd agree with me?
I may not know the detail into that. All what I know is that it's a group they brought it that are going to do things responsibly. That is by.
No, don't
help.
No.
If you want to talk, say I want to talk.
Yes,
no. Hello.
Allow him.
I'm not here to argue.
No, So
if you want to talk, say that I want to talk. I want to come.
No.
Don't say you want to.
No.
Don't say you want to help me.
Please.
Don't say you want to.
Please, Mepacho, go with him.
Yeah.
Go with him.
So that is it. So this group is coming to see that the various people that have been given a certain concession follow some certain regulations. What are the regulations? EPA regulations, or Mineral Commission regulation, or Water Resource Commission regulation. Of course, small scale mining is not given in the forest zone, so I cannot say Forestry Commission. Do you understand? And also small scale mining, or nobody even give mining permits to be mined on water bodies. So I don't want to also go into water bodies. So this is a activity that is going to be partake which is going to be regulated by the various regulatory bodies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean that was it. Makati, but yenesi from na main corporate and I mean tea of this.
Osite Adamus.
Okay.
See OCD a portion of a concession.
Session Edema.
And now a minister revoke Adamus license. What did he say?
Mante Ebianate.
When minister revoke Adamus license, they cited these same things. So they are for illegal mining. That was the basis for Adamus license revocation.
Mekai.
Okay. Yes, it was done illegally. It is not in law.
No, it's not true. But the basis of the revocation you can read.
What was the basis
listen,
of the
wait. Let me come in. Listen, this is what is happening. There are other mining concessionaires. Ekoda ebunde illegal miners wado. Well, concession do. Into most of them, it has become a kind of confusion between the owners of the concession or the mining companies and then the galamseyers. Then the government then comes in there. Okay, if that is the case, to solve this problem, farmer one, no one yet then when you made no when you are there, will patrol along your concession. Into the Babutra Amahuan, no. First, you have to relinquish it to Mineral Commission, so that the Mineral Commission will lease it to the what do you call cooperative mining. Okay, responsible cooperative mining. Not there. One over the one with the okay, Madama Kuku, no group the one year then when you do a juma, what you EPA permits, what document biara wado. In the cheddar, you go to me a call or a coffee in there, a jumana Humarian, Nanyan, another Yananian. Unlike first now. That is how it is. This what do you call it? Responsible cooperative mining. Will easy what the ma or what Telgo Bakaz on it. It has something to do with the Adamus.
I've just done a search. I've just done a search on that, and then investigative reports by the Mining Commission. And some of the Ababetu Jenny or see specific breaches cited. Illegal subcontracting. Section 14 of Act 703. Adamos Resources engage in unauthorized subcontracting of its mining operations without obtaining the required ministerial approval, contrary to Section 14 of the Minerals and Mining Act 20006 Act 703. And mining without permit, Regulation 8.1 of LI 2182, and also a failure to obtain EPA approvals
before undertaking those actions.
Because
it's also
listen, one of the reasons.
Let me come in. If we give you a permit, okay, to develop a particular pit, okay, and then you want to do any additional activity, you need to write to us. You need to write to us what you want to do for us to come and inspect, and then we give you permit. If you're supposed to do what you call environmental impact assessment before we give you the permit, we give you. So if you don't come, and then when we come to your concession and then we see that no, what you wrote to us that you are doing, that is not what you are doing, or you are doing something additional without the permit, the law, you go against the law.
All right, Mami. Okay, Prince. Mami.
So right now, I think it's clear that it has nothing to do with the what do you call it? Responsible cooperative mining. Yeah.
Sure.
It's different thing altogether.
Let me listen to Prince on this. Prince, let me listen to you on this subject.
Prof, say nipa omo expertise be akasa bebre, but me 2 cents ebeka ho and 2 pesos because me notes kakra bi ntime kasa me kasa enye tintin bia because o maka nsem ne bebre nano treatment na no kano. Last time I met here in the news, you said it cost about $200,000 per kilometer. That's what I remember from the news. Huge amount. And now doctor, I'm saying no so through politics near yika credit or dance so but I understand where he's coming from. But the through bibiasa until it me akan drink and sana no treatment who say prof doc dance no or say activity na root problem no so no pese be kasa ekoso but the fact is ekoso o tie kasa ni ya or no try so obe dance na eja won ko offend the politicians. I understand, but say omu tu omu ye legal mining na nano treatment cannot do anything. A moving river in so no a movie so and nano treatment my understanding is here the gumwa na ama sediments ne pollution no acettle so tiase enti wa Ghana for wo de unim nano treatment unim ne technicalities in so a movie na se nkrofo tu o esro ba bia na oye treatment no na se settle kra na se ensuo na free soro no ebesa enye practical and work it until say be solve illegal mining problem no. Adamu's issue no, so I'll mention it briefly. As far as my personal argument, I don't think say politics any area because we share you see a promote your friend is saying local content we share and some bibriate about the mine. We share the practicality. My reading yama bibre how are you to me? Yes a bid within a short time ye bid no crani who machines are a friends a president in
David that's what even kind of say be cry machines
no
that's so crying machines that so that you cannot lead to that
must obey violations but where are the details about violations the whole time EPA 4 any do they have a trail you see say yeti hey make say the bidding process no e bi kwa ho a utie details ni ya so you see say enye practical so bit me a bid be within such I talked about the substance. If you look at the substance you can see lawyers ahwem o ma tro ho articles bi a o mo ye
oh sir
o mo de o mo court if me ba say government na who say Adamus violate law now what should they do? Shouldn't they be charged?
But say in 2023 thereabout, so if my memory should serve me right, my mind no crowd. No, I think so. Your government gave a part, or is it in totality of it to engineers and planners, or there was nothing like that?
Almost say almost person, almost no almost kasa. Yes, say pro forma, almost yes I way all the time. But I'm talking about Adamu say, ya anti bibia about violations, ya former court, ya charge you. The same government a charge ya contact say. Omo ye nearby be near de. O wan charge on. E do time after the year investigation who say who the year microphobe and omo ama meje who license near. All these things. All I'm trying to tell you is say share send ye treaty Adamus. So strict. That share send ye treaty Damine. So soft. You see this is the same government ye CCI yeti hey Ghana fo nyina amoma TUC for any politicians dadamo about the hotels na senate for airton almost say your friends Brian Champion pursue wia any ade almost the year politics almost say almost ya anye careful almost be hold the country to a standstill. They are back strategic partner.
All right, you hold
and you see a year local content Brian Ofimali Ana Songhai Empire. I guess who will free Ghana. You see, NDC and this government is just a two-faced government.
But
so say, and no hypocrisy, no more. They are not ready to just embemamrano. And ebumraso, section 17 of the Constitution, Article 5, talks about discrimination. So unim say it's against the Constitution to discriminate.
Anti-discrimination
to treat people. How they treated to say Adamus they are making.
So you want to say government discriminated against them?
Strict, so strict, sounds so strict. Yanti BBI do time for the so mobility. Then I'm telling you about how so many impracticalities. As so yes stricter. We can also do the same thing against on my treaty Damai very differently. So soft. Near treaty Adamus so hard.
Okay, so this is the response.
It's an example.
This is the response from Adamus. Adamus rejected allegations and pointed to what it described as failure by authorities to adhere to clearly established legal procedures governing the extractive sector, maintaining it is a duly licensed company operating under valid leases and permits in accordance with Act 703. So that is what it is. But
yeah, 30 seconds. It sounds like Galamsey. I done it 24-hour Galamsey. Shift. It sounds like that's one of the only sectors 24-hour economy no and I finally Prof Mabin come and say more. And the last one no adia mani jibako ene anope no me wa cry FM and maka say yenhwe how are some of the agencies no e hono na was ye di nipanigu EPA is one of them. I was very happy to hear how our Omo movie. Another one here, Ghana Standards Authority. Another one also here, from a sample FDA. These kinds of agencies are almost enforcing we need to tie redundant all over the place. I've talked about this so many times. Parks and gardens. Parks and gardens. Here ni power ho. For ni pani ngu baby.
Na 24-hour economy no ni enye juma.
Except for Galamsey 24-hour Galamsey.
Me da say. Dog ye jawa mo akọ wasem etwatro.
Okay, what I say? Oh, the in Comodino, I am very interesting.
And you so stay.
No, yeah, there is. Oh, the in Comodino, I am very interesting. More than there, oh, the Odicano, Kakama kind of Ubiari Chanadran, you know, yeah, based on Imbra Nama Isi, and it's also good there. You bring respect amobia ye team obia than orca. Yeah, yen relegate to bianin some to the background. Nama osa de yeshum so yeboshum and the moon show me on ye only for law enforcement agencies, but one kasa so generalist and so another what do you call generalist will be there to you know with the okay in some African yede bi oye MPP into na oraka na ada oye NDC into na oraka dam no mum asamno dam na ote so that we can also educate public on it, you know. So it's very important. But could I make a thing there or there Quenchu mining or Mrewa forest.
All right.
Or your Ghana in the co-entry mining
co-entry mining.
Yeah, no friend Quenchu mining. Our bauxite. Ghanaians na woman CCR.
Okay.
Yeah, but still what the whole year juma. Until the young to me and kind of follow them there or your discrimination maybe because of be a party sama and other baby but or there you can you show me since nam doma why the we revoke license and all. Na ebambe na dam violations in osha said all kodo what sure let be cramp kama wanada another wama one another mining company will report ama authorities in da another institutions in da another joma near the to in branwa you bo sent or nam do madam yamanli dan or kodo in that case no you botum the hensa. This is the same thing.
Okay, so Doc, before we go, from your honest point of view, is the country winning the fight against Galamsey?
You win.
I'm asking a question.
You win. All the medical.
No, wait. You are saying that we will win, meaning that for now the country is not winning the fight.
No, we are winning. More than them, I catch out there. Winning, no, it comes with responsibility. And the responsibility of them mobubo ekuekua osede obiya ya na afameze mobo
so putting all those ekuekure into one basket as a strength in the fight against Galamsey, are we winning the fight?
We are winning.
All right, so thank
you very much. The pace is very slow.
The pace is very slow. Thank you so much for coming. Now, my good brother McCarthy is still here, and then Prince Ofusu Sefa is also here. We are back after this break.
Foreign call. Hello, Papa. What about to be a new? Say me feel London, echo USO. No crowd who cry from me, Mania. Na Papa, what to say? I read to my habako. Nana could just see. Echo Basim Penemo. There were two dancing Hunyamanonso. What's your dear? Oh, what's your hole? Aquaba, Messi or Bodma Class like an anwa. Now, what do US want some for Bondin Sana? Hey, Papa, US a Hakura dear. Nana could just see Company Limited at Jibebia. One Holland, Germany, France, Italy, London, Canada. Eba adensi hunyamadia. Obiya sin na nakojeje Company Limited. Na matese wo bi depo kesie bi ewo kasua. Eho na wo biya kutu adensi hunyama. Na eye no kura papa. Oh, eye no kura pa. A police station in Chanhua. Hey, a kuoba sempre monono. Onye mereda. She, we kura no miensemua ene obi en foforo yawo. Ba ko obu akwase paase kumase. Ene ba ko so pokura se nkran ha. Obi ase na nakodwagasi eye bemaba. Ewo dansi mu. Waton cement, iron rods, banding wires. And adua plywood and just say the board dance ro. Te se bibia e de hye e dance ase de ko wie. Depo no nyina so eye tufo bo. Wodu kuka mu a, wodu koja free. Accra we Kaswa Depo, any Pokrasi de Arukra Tunchaya, was our boo Akoteman, Tantra Hill, Iron City, Amanfrum, was a beer depo Kasianso our Koshiman, Kumasi Sapasi de Porukra Danchaya, a Biswa Magazine Road, head office no. Were beer depo Kasianso, our Dientum, a Joshua Accra Road, from a swamp opposite Alaji Celia, and Papa Meboshan. Tanoso, Breman, and Amanfrum. Numbers of man for the Frey 0244 313 752 and 0244 41 93 93. Nana Kuja Jesse Company Limited. Hey, a Kuabas in Primono.
In the stillness of the morning, before the noise of the day begins, there is a sound rising, a sound of prayer, a sound of power, and a sound of victory.
Yamawakwaba was SOMPA First Service. I was SOMPA TV, SOMPA Radio.
Your early morning altar of encounter. Join Bishop Abesaki Kwampo.
Onyankopon di fa wasra no eweye brim. Enam ne nsaso ama Onyankopon we ya honwade pi.
Through this prophetic platform, destinies are aligned, burdens are lifted, and lives are transformed.
We need to teach us SOMPA First Service. Ewo homa yen. Enye TV program keke. Eye bra osro ne asasi hia. Eye bra Onyankopon kasa chenema.
Set your alarm, tell a friend, gather your family, and let the Spirit of God reposition your life.
And SOMPA First Service encha wo hu hoda eyadwada kusi efiada anopa no num kusi anopa no nsie fa woda ni na share radensa na erade beye
Emra, me pacho bra na me hwa de wo bag yi.
Bra, aden, ena nso biem.
Time heba me hye ya me ka se yi ba akun, ani wayi me ensen.
Bra, sanya time heba me hya, esia gyimi ni me fiefo enya de abako ebeso yen.
We de udi se ofa ni nyina.
Time heba me hya, me ka se me di one dance ya heaven ena de me kwa akopie. Enti se malaria, we draw ne time heba mixture.
Enye enunku o, de nanum oto a wontimi ani die no. Time heba mixture duro no ena ye ma wo. Oba a wofa afuro de wo ma akoda no fo. Any akwada woni mfie dumienu entimi num aduro yi bi se obeto aduro yi bi anoma hwe se wako hospital anase lab ame yehu se wo atudie malaria yi bi ansa se opeta meba Mr. Enwe dudu etu a fo ani kire KNG Herbal Center ewo Emrom Abidjan House ana ba ko so wo atonso wona ko junction
eno echi obenya bi atowo over the counter medicine sellers any herbal shop dodo na em
Fre 0244 417669
Kayo set time no TIME time herbal mixture afi malaria fever bi adani ziba ewo munu betu ako
FDA age adwade enkratu yi atu
Hajia special local foods abakade enye aduane ne aduane o ye wa aduane ne wa aduane enye nwanwa se Ghana ha ahemfo eyi akese word na kese party akese se wo pe baabi a wo be serve wo ma wo ho se ye buffet ene wo mo ye se ye local continental dishes a wo bi atwa nani a Hajia special local foods ewo hacho atomic kwano so hono de enti efe ni local foods ne se enye wo mo ka pro no de aye aduane se eya bontine aduane edi enye ni bisa dabi Hajia suro nyame etinye nwanwa se Ghana ha etitire se ministries agencies akese eyi ahemfo na nanom ahema mo wo mo tenase no wo mo si ye bedidi ye didi eziban ye didi a wo mo se mo mfra Hajia special local foods efise hono ena aduane no ekoyie Ghana ha ba bia wo mutimi servo Hajia special local food pese wo fra eye 024 63 59921 024 63 59921 and as 059 479 7215 eye 059 479 7215 na would them
21st clinic aye sciatica expert sciatica no o nerves na wo to ase na fa wo siremu na fa wo nansia besi ase ho no se ho techema eno ene ye fa ne sciatica na etimi bubu o to ase ka wo se dwe wo sirem wo je ho ba bi a enye na no na 21st clinic ba ye adwuma pa wo mu ye ntia basobo ma je ne wo Ghana ha ene amono ne enyasem ketua wo mu je international awards ahodo wo mu je local awards ahodo na anu nso na wo mu bie the only sciatica research and treatment center in Africa bibrim ha no ebi ni ba bi a je 21st clinic nkoa wo mu de bibiduro ene besa o yare no masa de machine aka ho eya yare sabia yare bia wutimi de ko ne mama ade ba ko a wo ma gidi wo mu pa no eye sciatica ena stroke nso de kwa diabetes ne hypertension ne ade Ghana ha ba bia wo mu ho
enkran ha se ye wo Tantra Hill runabout se wo fi enkran eba ye wo wonsa ni faso wo fra masaman so na eba nso a wonsa bonkum so e ho na wo behu ye
0540 311 311 0540 311 311 na 21st clinic
still
wo mu ye sciatica hot kinky.
Just hot kinky.
And your hot, just bread and pastries is say. Just hot kinky dokunua. Ye di yellow corn of vitamin A womono. Na ye 3 Ghana so the sepe.
3 Ghana so the sepe.
No more muto dokunua montenso. And no mutu etono. Say dear. Occasion bia. Se wo pe dokuna sevu wa wo. Wo die free. Na yen customizing amount. Say the wusi penny bia. Protein au pesi de ka ho. Ni ayama wo kama. Yes, we take orders for every occasion and you can customize the price of your orders based on the kind of proteins you like at a very affordable price. And to say obienim say just hot kinky enwa any de serve ya wo just bakery e wo dome commercial bank in chenwa enti freyen and wo 02560688832 na yen customize wo orders ne ma na fa serve wo say de wusi pen pepepe just hot kinky hot.
Abuja for Mami Kosunda Masisa Mutie SOMPA 106.5 FM 36 minutes after 4 for God and country. And as a brave Ugusua Utie Kaise Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic, the end to chronic diseases. Omaso Asane 21st clinic here better more 6,000 time herbal mixture, time HH mixture, and then the capsules. Asana RSYD no vigilance. When you make Omaso Asana and the day ready for God and country. Bremo Makati, by young share the issue of a free speech in Ghana. Say no. I say Okasa. Now one show Okasa the year. The Electronic Communications Act. Ebecho. Ya share a year 1 year a war eta MPPH. Kasa bia omo kan ye no. Abine, especially the law enforcement agencies under this government, they say the issue of Abronye, one, he has been granted bail. Makati Maminti on this one.
Prof.
Yes.
The banal issue of free speech. First question is speech free? Let's be sincere to ourselves.
It comes with responsibilities.
The Constitution and can't say speech is free.
Then a Constitution account.
Article 21 war. Article 21 it guarantees your freedom to speak your mind. Article 164 about limitations. You have right. I have right. And me right to speak is not right to insult you. Prof. And you do this guided by the fact that other people have restrictions without basis. Mean to me, Kasa free speech in the Messiah Prince. Na Masha say, is that free speech?
Sebim Predras and Debbie.
Is that free speech?
No.
And it will be your way now. We now say it is guaranteed in law. You are not being sincere to yourself. What is it? Over international say or kum a man for no hospital or through wrong injections or no free speech. This is an allegation against a man. Why impugning the reputation, the professional reputation as a medical doctor? You made claims to the fact that we kum a man for by administering wrong injections. And nankasa a offense. You can be sued. Police can invite you on that matter to prove. Say a murder. It ceases to be civil. You and the state.
Yeah.
What makes that this thing occur? And I'm surprised. You know my greatest surprise.
What is it?
My disappointment is in the NPP leadership.
Why?
They have disappointed me, especially Justin Frimpong Kodua. He's an embarrassment.
Justin from Onkodia is an embarrassment.
And I will prove you to me in Kumasi.
And even in Accra.
And NPP Nati, your one station, they will not tell him what to write and what to say on that platform. I will give you Ghana Web publication on that.
All right.
The same Abronye, who guys just at TSM, was Abronye arrested because he was the regional chairman? Let's contextualize his arrest. Ye Chiabronye because or your regional chairman or ye Nejuma. And ye chino. Prince Yabet Nahi. Party na assigning no so amna. Yes, an idea. It is the Kabibina na no power Hana party sorry Jidemwa. They sent him. So the party is justified somebody defending Prince. But somebody who has created his platform to insult people, or their general secretary at them, or the party, a body, a constitutionally created body within the MPP, like the disciplinary committee, he described them as a kangaroo group. Party Nanyaneshe. This is a regional chairman of the party, disrespecting party structures. Makamanwetu. Odi Duncan Williams at them. What the party did was to disassociate themselves from him, but not to sanction him.
On the Ohia TV.
Yeah. What I say? Odi Kennedy Japan at them. Left, right, center. Omunya non-fan in Saben Kumpan to Kennedy Japan and I didn't see the one and woman.
Party the Kasa and our Kasa.
They didn't say a word. What is it? And why Yakut or catch IGP is the dumbest IGP we have ever had in the history of this country. One disaster, and that is the most corrupt IGP. Kwame Akan, a free speech. Is it what the MPP is defending? When our fellow mark can move defending? Is it what they are endorsing? By going around with petitions to diplomats, MPP all of a sudden has found favor, some confidence our diplomats. Yentiha. And Akufa do catch almost omunio mufiasem. UFI. Prof, me know they didn't come on.
Oh, some it's you.
I've forgotten and I do met them and told them some munio mufamon for manon to yensemu. That is it. Today you are running to them for what? Let's deal with it. I will condemn anything. Any arrest, see what is your program, Jenny will not be. I will defend your right to speak, but I will not defend your right to defame others. I will not defend your right to debate dear man for them. And that then people have not demonstrated that in all their demonstrations or they've not been able to demonstrate, to prove to the Ghanaian people, say the conduct, they don't support it. At least condemn me act, before. Man condemning act, all you are saying is say you will make the country ungovernable. You weaponize and make it ungovernable.
Are you referring to the statement?
Yeah, Mustafa Mustafa said so. After marking or not or 2 years for 2024 in Parliament, that thing was recorded. Or can say judiciary be now to you use the court system. Today, After marking has forgotten about using court system. Telling the judge that he doubt if he had passed his law exams. Is that free speech? You are attacking the judge. You are scandalizing the court. But you are the officer of the court because your lawyer need. Who we will say, I dare him to cite me for contempt. Abusing your parliamentary immunity. Because we are a member of parliament. You are a leader of parliament. And never be a fan you who you zoo no and I would subject who didn't say and show respect. As Africa for a Ghana for ye the man penny for who will be a dinner sabi patok we are no one dinner now. But you don't get up and do some of these things because you will get people to come and support you. But now party for no more probably because they lack principles. Because say could you have principles? I don't think say he would have stepped forward in defense of Abronye.
So he lacks principle.
He lacks it.
He's not principled.
He's not principled because we know what they do. What they do? Only friend general secretary actually letter. Can you do this to Dambuchi as a general secretary of MB? Abronye bet me say Jones can we judge Japan? No. What do you want to for my way? But who pay vote in tea? What yes, you know, no. What he did is wrong. Let's call a spade a spade. Kwame, you can communicate. Kawasem. In some people, how bad to be a can. Prince Abet now, what do you be at him? Has he not made point? Does it not make him a human being? But people are chasing clout. Kwame, no more, they are clout chasers. And this is the only way they make me chasing clout. No? Yanko cancer phone. Na omochi ya popular. Into be hunkoka. No ni namu okay kabi opese ye che no ye nche no. Police won't go after him. Benghazi. Yeah, I mean Benghazi. Yeah, okay, kawi. Benghazi, you speak fine. Who communicate? You don't need some of these things. You don't need some of this cheap popularity and mobia. Me see free speech a net blanket check for anybody to publish whatever you want to publish. Free speech guarantee in law doesn't mean say obetimia kanya opebia because in law you hate speech. When you say hate speech,
yeah.
So is speech free?
No.
Well, I started by asking whether speech is truly free. Your hate speech, the same constitution that cast obetimia chere wa adwen no. O ka chere was say who ko hate speech ayeche. Emrani ubedi. Who defamation ye ni ubedi. Who incite violence. Emrani ubedi. Who publish fake news. Ye ni ubedi. There are treasonable comments. You don't do. When you do all these things, you'll be arrested. So there is the line. There is the limit. Free speech is not unlimited. Yenjin tumusa.
Makati patronesi for my
National Peace Council for the Kuse.
Adenya.
I have not seen a hypocritical body like that body.
The Peace Council?
Yes.
Why?
Otibro fupao. When I say tension, what does that mean?
Tension.
Does it look like there's tension in Ghana?
No, I don't see any tension in Ghana.
And in the Peace Council, the letter back, the statement to Ghana almost a rising tension. Are they being truthful? Are they being truthful? No, you see, I'm a bro for Motroye. Then I wanted, they said something. I will see purportedly flout. If you take their letter almost statement, it's when it says something is purported. You see, that's Peace Council. Peace Council of Momba betray and see yenya didn't anymore. Almost there's a rising political tension, and that there is some purported. You don't use words like that. Say people are purportedly flouted laws. Now you are not able to condemn the act. Peace Council abonye did and can William Atem. Friend and robber any nasifo. We didn't hear from them. Come back for we are. Come back for sit your mama ni the spokesperson. Why father? As man insane. Free speech. Let's be responsible. Yasem and never be brave by way you can decide to be criticize your more by no lose popularity. There are things you must look na udia kasem adidiatem emfashe ma adidiatem fa vote ma adidiatem will not give you vote. It will only cause some of these noise. In any case, tension is not one-sided. Politically or socially, it takes two people or two groups to have tension, to generate tension. Tension is friction. Tension is friction. There's no tension. In that because a body I mean feels the omogo mu anymore. Because between 2021 and 2022 you anti omonka. Omochi Oliver Vama voka Vama wonomo. One day you chini pa be 50, 49, 60. You chi omuko gumu na ye or anumpo the omo issue statement. They never spoke. When they were arresting Bobiansa and the rest, catch almost no. Peace Council speak. Satam kwano mo maye kwama mafugana for any demonstration. Okay. From 2020 to 2024, December no mo bema from November no ma for kwa so mo demonstration. And Akufo-Addo number 2. Koshe. How many times Dampari will go to police court and go and restrain you? So many demonstration. Now Peace Council mo kamono to man country and so you speak against it. Speak against the conduct of the people. Condemn it. Me support this will be can ask them genuinely. If you criticize somebody's performance, it is not against the law. So mekaso prof ABOTCHIE hai ejuma wo je me fi sanko ye ni say a ebebo ye ni say bebo that one ye ntimi fa onkoko that why adwen kire
mame na ase Mami Dase. Makati and out in Kano. Ono you're managing editor for the Hawk newspaper. Prince, let me take a listen to you.
Yo, Prof, I'm Meraho. Meraho so much because I mean, you might even think, say, Papa, you ask yourselves into what Tigana. That's what I kept. I mean, who baby cry me shasty baby. I mean, busy.
Adding.
I may try near my baby.
For
example, the Justin Kodria how or your embarrassment. He used that word. He went on to say at some point, Justin Kodria any principles. He talked about Fenyoma King very negatively about unknown in your kind about judge. I'm assuming say a dental judge. And then was saying so I criticize it Peace Council. It's rather unfortunate because that's one of the few organizations that almost kasa. There is a culture that is going on right here. Unim say Joy News I review
Benomai.
I bar out over the last minim senros
on
the
what
last few days. The arrest under section 207 and 208.
The Criminal Offences Act.
Under this government, as at then ran a 16. And I saw more drew Ashanti region Akochi TikTok abi.
Abaya. I said the abaya
Mamin come as Mamin come as Mr. Wa. You saw my flow ya.
That's a more flow. Some more flow.
Namin flow. Unim say the entirety of President Kufuor, the total number of section 207 208 arrests are 12 according to Joy News. 12 in the entire 8 years.
That's based on their research.
Me patchway. You know, for what it's worth. Joy, a review of my I haven't done a review.
All right.
So far, no. As of today, you do 17 in a year and a half.
Right.
One of the arrests. You see, I don't like talking about every single case.
Why?
Case we choose to me person maker. Because case we choose to me person maker. Because case be unique.
Okay.
And so some cases I may not want to comment. Other cases I may comment, at least on the surface of it, because we only see the surface until say a court of competent jurisdiction might look at the case. Near who is especially when they charge somebody. The case of assume any or hinia Odidi Atemi or sorry Odidi Baumi Atemwa NDC4 Amano board position. This is a distilled chief of a SUM. Distilled.
Yetuna fiades.
Mina mekachro.
Ebrebe no mutu.
Omo minime braye tunu, but it's been officially communicated by the Assume Traditional Council. So ometuno. Onyo hinibio. They don't recognize him. Ometuno. President Mahama na waye settings president krum ha onu onim ha. Oh, you see, I'm in the midst of your friend is saying I feel safe here. Anti-security settings. It seems say the 8 years now president echo opposition no sani mana no ko perfect no no diaba master settings president krum ha. Sa papa ya osoyo odi Dr. Baumia time on a almost regular basis. Ya man the board position. Hwene omo ye ayi enu ntina make us menu amidi ne ho yawo.
Pachoko wenim.
Hwene omo ye ayi papa ayi your friend is Kevin Taylor. What to be backroom ha with a bench warrant. Emma security services escorting the court without any arrest.
Security for an escorting.
We saw it.
President
me who pictures no.
Security bank, police and also military.
Meaning which one? But I saw someone escorting it in the courtroom. So I say na anyebia na obi a war bench warrant under him. Because bench warrant na be normal day you got to my brother you got to move 1 week yo.
Bench warrant. Omo issue bench warrant for his arrest.
I understand.
Are you sure?
Yes. So I take several days and sani warrant no cry release ama lawyers na hu ni entia yeah arresting, which has been a subject of protest right now. Now, Papa, every abrochire atimi aba bedru krom ha several days and sane yede na court with a bench warrant. No more remove bench warrant no over him. Minu ye hu ni nyina bia. Mami ma a few of the examples are mature ha. In case say no twa Justin Kodua no twa fenyo mark ni ade no. Mami nka bi nkyere no. The majority leader. Etimi catch Supreme Court to say a decision ye when there was a dispute about why a majority, why a minority. Okay. Or say you need knowledgeable people at the Supreme Court, the entire Supreme Court. You need knowledgeable people on the Supreme Court.
But utie statement in Yinakosi.
And you can play it for Ghana for you to hear. Share. In the interest of time, may move faster.
Sure.
NDC4 be akasinanado. NDC4 National Service CEO. It me fan Krante threatening Krante. The picture is all over social media.
National Service CEO.
Yes, Bamia nanu ya yukosai. Mukita sekai pa.
I have not cited.
I will send you the picture. I may share your crowd 5 minutes grandma.
A video and I say a
picture. And I remember the incident. I would kitasikai threatening.
No, or threatening wine.
Or threatening that time on also money break.
Or money break. Or threatening wine. There be
or threatening.
I be crying. I fashion be no call ya. Watching
Sika. Wait a protest type of event. A wasn't.
But
about the internal affairs. Prof. Mamin
the NPP as a party, a public idea, Yankasa Ubiabit Nakamwa.
La me pacho
NDC is a public,
NDC public.
I don't see a public.
As you send your bet Haka MPP say, MPP no, and near my yen for Sunni. And the time my NDC for it me map, Kevin Taylor, Asante Hene. Just a penny be any chrome how we need dinner, or no, so attend me bow. Or no attend the no chief and yet brought your DAB with Timmy Castle or we NDC me and those things. So Ada Papa shall my wow to me so fail or no cry no my giant and the bench warrant and when you have
Kevin tell it to me Chawada Papa
and Penny Frada Pa
Amomuring Omofili
to me so be Philippa.
Oh, sir.
So what you say Ghana for you name or no and a NDC4 they don't even condemn. So what you say Entino Uba betra eka MPP die and say the case are MPP ye. All we are saying is the level of arrest. Nobody is defending any one single case. A level of arrest, any selective justice, because your uncle being so on TikTok. Now me if you share picture no crowd. Yes, every day be me dem TV. Yes, every day mu chat ba umi ada pass ya. Ubi arrest omo. Uni say mami ya ene ya o kana asemi. So yes ya arrest in TikTok ai.
Yeah.
Uni me okai.
Aminat.
Mi tie kakra.
O sitting.
O see enema sa enipa na wo mu di wo mani arrest no ne ade no. Or free some gods be. Say they should punish.
Or say omunkum.
Tie.
I have the video here, but I don't want to play it.
Me buy a card, the whole communications officer, Eka say, or no, the one Kase Abosumo was Nyankopo, God, Kundanado, and Mayen Sami Genfi. Kundanado, my and Mamino cat Sassam win, wouldn't say no refer. Say, send your Mukai and I arrest you.
Now, I didn't know more about me. That is my problem.
Meba. And me the
man. Come to me, yes, say Jumani na. I can't remember do.
I go. And you know, ya allow any panas to say or more tree. Sam George etimi frɛ president and I mean you can a person shame MPP. You cannot shame MPP.
But
Sam George to me frɛ president say or yes or be able to say spoiled kid obi obetimi aye ne nana enye ne papa o ne nana. He behaves like a spoiled kid. But what you say? And then yeah, me tear video. Sam George, a president say, "Ono no chief thief, followed by a running mate who is learning thievery even better than the president." Prince. So the mama no. Minister communications communication sector unim said last year how much it contributed to your GDP 23.7%. It's one of the highest, higher than gold. Gold was only about 16% of our gross domestic product.
I don't have that information.
Really. This is Ghana Statistical Services. Maybe I make a chumate me forward the link now, bro. So all our communications papa ya okuje to ablakwa our my president itinerary baby all coordinate at the security risk on our foreign minister meboa na mo ni NDC ani wu ade omo fere bibi okromu ha as I end no nia meka nyina de atwato ne say I refer to article 5 section 17 of the constitution.
All right.
Itself. And it talks specifically, it even talks about political differences. I believe, and I advised yesterday, Angel, say MPP should start suing some penifo or treating MPP for differently. So, for example, we need to find out from the courts on what basis Inti Omajai Kevin Taylor, who remove the bench warrant.
I know.
So we have to find out why, say, Kevin Taylor. Remember, me may defend BBA specific. They are me person make one seven no make
yeah.
Nia me person make no and me choice. But I'm just saying, say, on the basis of discrimination. So I say, why is it that Omojai Kevin Taylor I remove a warrant?
Kelvin Taylor.
Yes.
Oh, but so who at Gudentia? Yes. Courts, no?
Because na a judge. Unim so he spoke against a judge, so a bias. And also said they say the judge is being biased and then they and all those things. Why would our courts remove the bench warrant from over Kevin Taylor, but then now we have put a warrant and incarcerated? At least they have detained, okay, Abonye. Why the two different treatments? But ultimately, we must not allow different treatments. For example, Nani are normal threatening and who's omujai. As almost they are fenyo marking a privilege.
The privileges committee.
I just said, say, yeah, almost they are fenyo marking court privileges are fine. It's the NDC's right. Omunya koya, I was MPP in so file majority leader and some privileges to tell us why our non-so cassetia the whole Supreme Court and no one judge. One many reasons to cross specific against anyone or see the whole court in you need knowledgeable people. It was so. Entina Omo making the decisions that they were making. What's that?
Okay,
we will not allow NDC to give us different rules. So.
Okay, maybe on why
and discriminate.
Why the warrant was quashed on Kelvin Taylor Nenye. Taylor made an application to the Supreme Court on July 2nd, 2025 to have the warrant cancelled, citing the failure of the High Court to provide him an opportunity to answer any charges against him. In other words, the key legal ground was a violation of due process and fair hearing. The ruling reaffirmed fundamental legal principles, as the Supreme Court found that the warrant was issued without giving Taylor the chance to be heard, a basic constitutional requirement. Now, listen to the significance. The ruling reignited debates on media freedom, judicial authority, and then regulation of online commentary in Ghana and highlighted the complexities of enforcing local legal decisions against individuals operating from foreign jurisdictions. So in short, the warrant was thrown out primarily because the High Court violated Taylor's right to a fair hearing before issuing it. So
and since then so mama technicalities Taylor ever broche no at the end there normal file and normal allow no answer or something like that, at least to a layman.
Okay,
so I mean a lawyer.
All right,
okay? But having said that, what is stopping government from charging him and then allowing him favor and our broche the ultimate can help PBR? Is that what we're saying?
An individual of the country.
No, has he stopped?
But the political party to which you belong to can also take an action against him.
Men make us say, has he stopped?
But I didn't think
now then, all the
so if the state is not doing it, why is your party not taking an action?
Why is the state only seeing MPP for our more IABB?
The state is discriminatory. That's what you are saying.
That's what I have said.
All right, Mami, now I say. Abusia for SOMPA 106.5 FM. Mami cow say time herbal mixture. We almost say asene kese pa. Yaka time herbal mixture. Me patcho eye draw e wo dwaman soa. So when you treat the idea, say you join this fever, say you typhoid fever, sempono eye malaria fever. Me patcho we draw na eye time herbal mixture. Na ni je some no say time herbal mixture eye ahoban boy dro kese pa. Na time HH mixture ene the capsules na die eye enamu nsanyade dro. Oba ma se ho no nye kuma bi bema ma bema no mu anya hoden so what I say na jai adabrijo ne sekwa no bo sa match ne de empe enti bomoding na per time HH mission na capsules na pacho your bema wo junso a wo bre wankasa na woda na sorry a wo se hunam nyina aye wo ya me pacho no we nyina be boa wo edro we doctor otafrija ene de bedwaman so drugstore pharmacy shop de be obia na yade a won sabeka wo betima fra 02444 17669 na only Dr. Tafrija Kasa. Ebio maminka o say 21st clinic sciatica originator. Wamuno medical yan hwehwemu hu say yade bi wo ho a friend sciatica. Na mo pe hu adro the whole of Africa, the whole of West Africa, and of course Ghana. And so when you sciatica yade na mfa nko bibia so sisimu na namu siremu na muntumponu na say emu ya o ya unantia wo bre utia wo bre me pacho agi 21st clinic en kwan kran ha obehu omo Tantra Hill runabout say what temana wutie na hwia for when kire Roman Catholic asonda na chi ho a kaso for ebutie de yew wo me cha kwan e new market obom kwan no so kumase omo ehwia overseas sunyane woman regional hospital first gate na di hwere mo almost our offices e wo Tachiman Nkransa Takwa and Takra de omo efie kuma number 9 station for 21st clinic e wo 0540 311 311 0540 311 311 RSYD Norwegian Studios. Makacho say abefu studio bi aba yenkran ha. Obecha kwan ewo Malam Abase First Kokro Street no so. Obeso twa video. Obeso twa pictures. Camera. When ye uye nhyiamudie bi say outdooring, say wedding. Bomodin pana hwehwe RSYD Norwegian Studios. From 057 47 15778. Again read them on 030 3974 822. Na ni just me wo ho na say so would when kire ho a more creative director or more professional background so ho so na cameras omo use no a very sharp abefu de ni bi na kai say RSYD de omo nu border form any kotokom ya wa too ebiom Michael say Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic. Whoa, Dr. Dubuateng, a futu ureni, Obama wapumuding futu, obetimi da transe, afibo. Na kaise, ubia wenya yare kwankro, wajenu wanje, wenya stroke wakampem, yarebia kanatum pem, ni senti na nyadia, obetimi akwa ya sabia. Endpoint is debi men how. Friend number we is here 0244 867068 0274 234 321. O frena o mebe fie aba behwe ya reading no e dia mawo oba opeso fefro a emma be ma wonti mi se oba nyin sanjun so yi ya be ma oba wa himfie oni ma nche dan koyie ampa eye nerves maybe you want problem. You need a physiotherapy session or now you need a massage. Remember the name Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic, or say it is the end to chronic diseases. Call them on 0244 867068. Again, read them on 027 423 4321. And you know, say in the next 3 minutes, Mefa calls. Mami Mama Kati 1.5 minutes to hear him. Nami T Prince also answer my calls.
Prof, me that's it.
All right, that's fine.
But my prince into say me ban topics am aba. You see,
but say Kelvin Taylor so we go into the discussion.
Kevin Taylor and Kahon. No topic.
So what's your view about Kelvin Taylor?
Topic specific.
So what's your view about
Kelvin? Is not an officer of NDC. Abronya is the regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party. So it will be disingenuous on my part to want to sit here and claim, say, Kevin Taylor NDC. There is no record anywhere. At least what Kevin has done is to publish his ID card, his membership of the New Patriotic Party. Until date, the MPP have not been able
to respond
and say yes or yeah, and now on your member.
Or your member, or your member, but say they are
in fact, he had even dared them.
But maybe say,
he had dared them. Say any attempt to do that, he will sue them because he's still paying his dues. Party number clarifies dues. Modi anamonye. What I say, it's unfair for me to want to come and say Kevin Taylor. And a discrimination. What Prince forgot say. I hear him says no, yeah, deputy CEO Gifect.
Yeah. No, CEO. Or your CEO when you're deputy
Gifect.
Sure.
You see, discrimination. But why is he out of office? Constitution, the man who can say buying for a bar. Yes, sir.
Is that so?
Maybe not. You would have been CEO by now.
Sana, your constitution.
He allows the president to make appointment.
Okay.
Is that not it? And because perhaps he does not think like the NDC, anything I want, yes, you will continue to be CEO. And so going to court to go and challenge that, on trade.
Me that say, Makati. Prince, let me also hear you.
I guess 1 minute. And unsunti na charge be my against Kevin Taylor because they thinking no, I'm say align it with government.
But Prince, but I'm surprised. Kevin, they can say, MPP ni na muntimi issue.
Ubetimi akoje card and whichever. I don't know those details. But without being distracted, Minuya said tension be any chroma. One of the reasons why tension in the chroma because he behave right. We go by the rule of law. We go to the right people. We tell them
So you disagree with the statement issued by the Peace Council?
No, I didn't say that. But I'm saying so. No say tension be any.
But which you agree?
Prof, Mami can say tension no. But yen train money blow up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, try say ye dim rakwain so be adwuma. A lot of the CSOs any media yi omo nkasa. Ebia shase kasa. You must have heard Manasseh.
Oh, I read this. It's right up.
You may have also read heard Samson.
Oh yeah.
So they are all saying and it happened when you just said bro nadia, so they never thought that was ever going to happen. And you know, just because MPP behave right, you sumra kwan so. And yeah, it doesn't mean say ni ekoso no. Agro. Peace Council Babe Kasa Osan Babe Kasa Ayeden. That is just so wrong.
Let me
just one more second. Maybe 1 second.
Debbie.
I'm just landing.
Okay, land.
All that Dr. Baumia says there will be accountability.
Yes,
landing.
Okay, land.
All that Dr. Baumia says there will be accountability.
Yeah.
It will be beyond so discriminate you. We are law enforcement. Nipa mienu ya de we one kochino. We jai we. All those people will be held accountable. People need to remember.
Me that say. But the HF Nadia Monfanche me mafabo bread kakra. Let's hear you. Me pacho ba edimbo be brebe ne de jai. Why? That go straight to the point, man. Me that say. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Me pacho wana me ne kase.
Me pacho Frank na renew dominion mayo.
Me pacho wana me ne kase.
Me pacho Frank na renew dominion mayo.
Okay, Frank, my mentio.
Yo, I knew my mention.
Oh, a brand new, Miss Row, and Nadia Moon Function. Where they go to Jacob from.
Okay, my all right. Mammy goes street. And the part of a banana or Catano.
Papa Bang.
You said, man, say, not to put about me time. You almost to two radio station. Think of 4. You put the station almost to 2. Everybody dream. Emma, Sam George, oh, yes, PMP. Almost Bruno, Canada, show Ghana, so no Ghana, and no Ghana. Yay, I brought an ayetino and no more watching. Junior, you just a good render and end this among the phono. A pound. I brought it, not giving any Sabronia or no told Sabronia, America. What began with no Pandisia, show more when you back in the Japan for a public living at the mother country, Canada for Jennifer. What were you dead? What were you put for? Junior, in Japan, one show.
May I say? Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, me Pachuana Menene Kasai. All right, quick, we'll attend Bonitel, my uncle.
You are about to make this away, dear.
I don't know who yet, calling them a bread. Yeah,
let me about to be that. Kevin Taylor, man, discussed Kevin Taylor, and I net as Macatia. Ghana, Yanya, Chomono, now, I don't know what this is. Ghana be any video politicians, you know. That's Macati would know the catcher and the man discussed Kevin Taylor. Kevin Taylor, you are saying at the watching it, and some young country or TV, no, the catcher, and some more Kapas, Mirabeau, meow, and not what the man discusses Kevin Taylor. And then I did, and some more tragic Kafa, Monica Vitella account power of any farm, Ghana penny for, and when you wanted that Magatuka.
May I say, Baby Fakolawi, hello, good evening. Yes. ABC. Kawasamsu Street. Kawasamsu Street in the mini breway.
You just Makati, I'm sure I know my fire. Bisa, Omte, just Kavitella, or MPP, for the record. If you can at the Mobushon or party, which catch up there. Only a Baku, you know, yes, you bet sure. Now, Peter, a Pete Council, you have focused institution. On Peter, the only year, 12 to 22 on the Dimamano, you bet giant from 25 to 2028. Catch up there, we catch a national criticism. Then catch Dotty, or Bakwashi, a regular office, we patch up by the coach of
May I say, hello, good evening. Yeah, be patch of Hannah Menena Cassie. Okay, quite a so to Bacho and tempestuously, Mamma Way. Yanko.
Hello, Bob.
Meet you, Pa.
Some of you may go presented.
Ah, now my then am I.
So, FPP for the gather for the Sasso. And when this people come and sit in front of you, double Kasa, you don't secret management. I come up with some questions, when they are complaining about it, and you question them. I come and join a club that says to you, look, FPP, what you did to people in this country. What the varsity to come and sit on radio and be talking.
May I say, hello, good evening.
Prof.
Yes, me pacho wana me den ka say wada one. Me pacho hoin. Collins amamole mamentio. Me pacho ko enim why?
Share. Prof.
Me too.
If your mind will be bit yatina, I was Emma can send way apostle. Share. We should be you. We should be because yes now. Emma, the Diada, or being no more than Yanni, I bet you want to know what you can. You're gonna keep on. You are bet now, or be some of our Cabonia, near discussing, just waste of time. Say some more carry, and we yes, what you young man, any time. Yes, you should, I will see you what we
may I say so by hello, good evening. Yeah, me pacho wana menene say.
About you well near Berman and I'm one, the capacity S boy, or I use one for instance.
May I say, sure.
About you. You look for the young one, Basso. You would be a man, so you could be deemed that come, no one cash, not all take you to the most speaking people, beer and calasem. yɛ tia gana ha ama yɛ nsɛntuoni ɛdi yɛ wɛrɛ ti sɛ yɛ ku fɔ ɛgunya plane crash no no nfu ni fa so ma ɔman Ghana ɛyɛ ba samuel hontɔ ɔyɛ nsɛntuoni ɛnɛ ɔpɛndi ba fɔ yɛ mana appointment ɛma no ɔno odidi ɛwɔ abɛn mu yɛ sɛ yɛ tia ɔman ɛyɛ nyaatwom sɛ ɛdi ɔpan ɛne ahoɔyɛ abɛyɛ ama nsɛm Ghana ha ɔman ɛnkɔ yie ɛnu nta mani fɛ di ɛkasa because wɔhwɛ nsɛm a ɛkɛmintɛ na kafa yɛ Ghana asɔfoɔ ho Ghana nsɛntuɔfoɔ ho Ghana atemu ɛgyegye to ho ne ahemfo ho a no kala ke tafsir na bagana yo mane bambo abana gana ha no wa fia ko ko be kere ke duno oye no ani bonya so fa tafsir na bagana no no fa bi
mami na wase mami fa call away. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, me pacho wana me le kasai
Abochi excess
you me pacho baba ya mami ntio
baba ya yes Abochi
yes me nim ji sa kan Debbie fache me ka wasam me enko breti ai menim
I don't blame you blame me and party NPP nada mo me kan no kore na sabio sentina tata ebiti ni bia ba bia na ebe change government o it change of government into obi this car me enche no change of government to be ebo ni am enche no na NPP for so coward kini ba be to omo edi atem omo edi kwani sika esi net o ye mu ntimi nyahu na de bia mu tini pa ya ni ye jawe ye tu ya ni supporters no and ye defend it nada mo bia nka no kore mo fa mu na sita na mo man jeje party no chete jeje party na nya mo ye de mata mo me ya be modu
me da say hello, good evening
uncle.
Yes, me pacho hwani
me abokore
yeah me ho ye me pacho hwana me le kasai Elliot big say all right my NTO
minia NPP for no omo confused enya do 2 years yo almost no sir but the president ma say obe respect Ghana obi anim jima pa president ma yema Ghana oh sorry road and everything go through all the regions of Ghana yeah Mr. Shelwan before abronye onim kasa ahuma so ami before omonim kasa o
Debbie kasa ebi no what don't mean kasa omunyina
all right ebi no omonim kasa omo kasa mo ka de omo position o
me that say let me do with this caller. Hello, good evening.
Good evening Abochi
na ma wada man pacho man nti why
so Abochi me say NPP for wo mama ya NPP for and back then over contested John Dramani Mahama no one can you say abamba be ni nia ne yiri nia wo one ya Kevin Taylor onye NPP ni na NPP ni achina mo sere na mo ye sa de no mo ko de ni wie ye no dan vice president team no e wona mo de no ko to ye na mo de asoja for kan no
na wo ye de na hu ye na na ma
ya pa adesi o minimo Entimo, what we are mobile, ever da Ghana for. One year, Mamma Cano, Papu, can got it more.
Mammy Nasi, Mammy Nicola, hello, good evening.
Honorable Prof. Baku,
me pacho, contempt 30 seconds, and breach me.
Hey, Prof, me bright me because I feel so kind.
You bright contempt.
All watch as Makati, Yaminchra Wati. Usamisha wa making nano, Yamusa Abawu. And yet, Obia or T studio.
Debbie, who I want to mean Kakasa Fifisa, Kawasam,
Kawasam, 30 seconds, Mammy Kasai. Nippon, you want to man and some quan.
May that say. I wish for yes, sorry, so I have some birthday dedications to make. Quickly, Mami Sisi, which are quine a war and grandson, Mami Sisi. Today it's your birthday. I don't know how old you are. And it's also coming from your brother, Mr. Gabriel Jemfi, the regional HR of Ghana Education Service, Bono East Region, or say, Opewaseba. We also love you. Have a happy birthday today. And of course, I have another birthday wish here to do. And it's going out to Prince La Amano, which are Kwangwo University. Yes, sorry. Na there be a brasso, you have a kind news. Me patron there be. You have a kind news. How the ADC na Yamia Dumoa Ochina yebese share on For God and Country. Edamu nyina ase semutie. McCarthy Charles, managing editor of the Hawk newspaper. Thank you so much for coming. And Prince Sefa, also thank you so much for coming. God willing, we are back here tomorrow. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.